Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your boy, Mr. Credit and Cash, baby. I'm going to be going over Navy Federal Credit Union today, how you can go out there and apply for them without impacting all three of your bureaus at one time. I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick about that. I'm also going to show you right here, boom, put the little picture up right there, show you guys how I got approved for a $1,000 credit line starting off with Navy Federal Credit Union. Okay. I'm going to go into a little bit details about the limit, about why I was approved for it, how I got approved for it, and etc. But first, I'm going to go into a couple basic details. For any of you guys that don't know about Navy Federal Credit Union, it is the Alpha, the Omega, the one of the best credit unions out there, and it stands tall against the big banks, such as Bank of America, Discover, Citi, Chase, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan. This credit union is just as big as those major banks, except for they're for the people. Okay, they're more about the people and longevity and long-term business with them than they are in it to make money. Okay, so boom. So check this out. So I'm going to be going over detail really quick. Boom. Just throw that picture up again. I got approved for $1,000 with Navy Federal Credit Union cash rewards card. Well, the first thing, let's go ahead and tackle about how you can get approved for this card without it affecting all of your bureaus. All right. Now, when you go through the application process, all right, it asks you one, and I actually learned this by mistake, but it tells you to submit your consent, right, to pull your credit. Now, I did this by mistake, right? I wanted to see what would happen because I know I literally just applied for the Discover card about a week or two ago, and I wasn't too sure if they were going to approve me because of how recent and how new the credit card was. How recent, how new the previous opened account was with, Discover. So anyway, moving on. I wound up having, after I got approved for Discover, I froze my Experian and my Equifax account. Now, I do believe you have to have some type of membership with TransUnion in order to freeze them. So I didn't freeze TransUnion at that time, and TransUnion is actually one of my highest credit scores, believe it or not. So they have a pre-approval option. Well, they had a pre. I wasn't able to locate it anymore. I actually called Navy Federal Credit Union, and about the pre-process. They said they actually can do one over the phone, and they literally say, "Hey, look, this is not an application for credit, and it's basically just a pre-qualification." Right? Well, let me just touch on this really quick. You do have to know somebody that's within Navy Federal Credit Union in order to become a member of them. Somebody in the armed forces, somebody, a family that's a part of the bank, or a close relative, or somebody that knows somebody, basically, right? So basically, I pretty had my Experian and Equifax accounts frozen, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if this will work if I just leave it. Because it asks you, do you have any bureaus frozen or whatnot? Because if you do, then it may not go through, or for whatever reason. That's what it claims, right? So I said, you know what? I'm going to go with TransUnion. I'm going to let them pull my TransUnion report. I want to see if I even pre-qualify prior to actually, opening up an account. And I did. It did say I pre-qualify, and I pre-qualify for every last one of their cards. What the lady on the phone had told me. So when we was doing the actual process of the application, they did say that my bureaus cannot be frozen. So I said, hey, So I left my Equifax and my Experian bureau frozen, and I let them pull TransUnion because TransUnion has 0 inquiries. My Experian has 2, and my Equifax has 0 as well. So I let them pull my TransUnion, also because my score was higher, of course. And it was an instant approval. So whenever you guys are going to apply for Navy Federal Credit Union, one of their credit cards, a trick so that it doesn't affect all three of your bureaus when it comes to hard inquiries, try freezing 2 bureaus and then leaving one of them open. Okay. What I would actually recommend is you actually going and giving them a call, because actually on that main website, I couldn't find the application, and the lady on the phone was trying to tell me about it. I was like, hey, look, I don't see it. So like, where do I do it at? So she said you could do a phone pre-qualifier. So I advise you guys to go ahead and give a call in, just see if you pre-qualify, and if you do, you can continue with the application process over the phone, or you can actually go back online and do it yourself. And you can go with the card that you approved for. Okay, so I was instantly approved from there. Now my question was, I was a little shocked that I was only able to obtain $1,000 in credit. So that was a big question and concern, right? So I got in contact with Navy Federal Credit Union. I expressed my disappointment with the credit line, and this is what they informed me. They informed me that it's a lot of things that go into an account. It's a lot of things that go into an account when it comes to you applying for that credit card. How long you've been a member, your credit report, age of history, et cetera, all that other, mumbo jumbo, basically. So she let me in on a little secret, is that the reason why I was approved for $1,000 credit line and not a higher line, well, it could be the possibility is that I was a brand new member. I literally got the account that day yesterday. Say today I applied for the account. I got the account yesterday, and I went and applied for the credit card today. So they say they kind of want to fill out their members as well, just to see, how you are with paying back, that. And also it goes in account as far as your credit history, okay, and your payment history. But it's not just that. It's a lot of things that go in the account. So I want to let you guys know right now that my payment history is not perfect at all, because remember, I had issues in the past and I was building up my credit. So my payment history right now is around a 93%, 94%, somewhere around there. It's in the low 90s. And even though in school that would be considered a passing grade or A minus, in the credit world, they don't typically like to see anything less than 99%. But the fact that Navy Federal Credit Union even approved me with that, 93%, I'm grateful for that. And the lady I was talking to, she said that you can literally work your way up. It's people that had lower credit scores than me and lower payment history than me and a bunch of other factors than me. And it was all because of the relationship that they built with the credit union, how long they was with the credit union, okay? And making your payments on time. One thing you never want to do, never, ever want to do is mess up your relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union, because they are one of the best banks. One of the best credit unions. They're for the people, about the people, and all about the people. Okay. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But yeah, so if you guys are looking to go ahead and apply for this card, I advise you guys to go ahead and give them a call in. See if you pre-qualify at least. And then from there, if you do, you can make the decision to apply online, or you can make the decision to apply over the phone. Okay. So that's just something to keep in mind. Again, my credit is not perfect whatsoever. I may be in the sevens, mid sevens or so, low to mid sevens now, but my credit isn't perfect. And this is a building block for some of you guys. So even if you don't go straight for this card, or go with that secure card, like literally look up the reviews. A 4.8 star out of 5. Over hundreds and thousands of reviews. You know how hard it is to maintain that? I'm talking about like that auto loan rates are around like 1 point something. From what the lady was saying when I was speaking to her on the phone, it's like 1 point something. So if you guys are looking to get involved with Navy Federal Credit Union, right now they got a thing going on to where as though if you are able to apply with somebody, you're able to receive $25 for signing up and joining, and it will be deposited to your account within 14 days. And look at the credit card. 5.89%, auto loan percent. You're not going to be finding this type of rate at Capital One. You know that little navigator thing that they send out? You're not going to be finding that type of rate. Okay? and it's tough to even find a 1.10% savings rate. Okay, so guys, come on, man, just keep that in mind. And if you guys are looking to get involved, shout out to somebody that may have a Navy account and maybe a family member or something like that. But once you get into this bank, whoo, just don't ever do them wrong. You don't ever, because and now I haven't been a member with them for a long time, but from what I heard, they are always trying to do you right. They're all about, okay? So keep that in mind. This video has gone on. And with that being said, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you guys are looking for credit cards to help build your credit, if you're able to get into Navy Federal Credit Union, this is one of them. Shop SIMPLIO, that's one of them. My Jewelers Club, that's one of them. New Coast Direct, that's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and drop the links in the description below. Again, if you guys are looking to seriously build a relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union, how to get in. But with that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share it to all your friends, your mother, your auntie, your uncles, your cousins, everybody. Okay? Until the next video, I'll see you guys on the other side. Adios, amigos.